And when I feel good, I write. And when I write 10, 15 pages, I throw them all in the wastebasket. It's not only high standard, it is, if you want to write something good, you have to like it first. I've been writing since 1966. That's a long time. Yeah. But I never forget when I first wrote an essay and I took it to a newspaper to publish it. And the guy looked at me and he took me very seriously. When I was with him, ordered some tea for me, I sat with him, and then he looked at my article while I was drinking tea, and he asked me, "Did you write this?" I said, "Yes." And then he said, "We will publish it next week." For the next 6 months, next week and next week, I kept buying the newspaper, nothing came up. He was lying to me. He lied to me, and I got very disappointed. So what I did, I was never defeated, but I wrote another good essay. And I showed it to my professor. I was in the last year of school in college. And he read it, he said, "Oh, this is very good." Having the bad experience with the editor, I didn't believe it. And then apparently he gave it to another professor. He liked it too. And then this professor came to me and said, "Are you willing to read your essays in classroom in the front of students?" I said, "Sure." He came down of his, professors have high chairs, a stand. He came down and he said, "It's all yours." I was very afraid and scared when he said, "All yours." So I sat there, I look at all the eyes are looking at me. It was a scary stuff. But then I read it. Students had a lot of questions and we were engaged in a very nice discussion. The subject was about mystics in history and how they viewed the deity, God and all. So anyway, and the teacher apparently passed my essay to the other teacher, and the other teacher asked me if it's okay to publish it. I said, "Sure." Then he sent it to Cairo in Egypt from Baghdad. And there, about 2 years later, I was visiting Cairo for educational purposes. I was sitting in a coffee shop, someone came to me, he said, "Such and so wants to see you." I knew the name, he's a great novelist and the editor of a big journal. So I went and he said, he looked at me, he said, "Oh, we like your essay and we are going to publish it. And we decided to give you a small prize." Mm-hmm. So I was so astonished, I became very pompous, I felt I was much bigger than the city of Cairo. Oh, and they gave me something like, their price was like at that time, close to about $1.50. It was so funny, but I was very proud of it. I didn't take it, I let some starving friend in the PhD program in Cairo take it. So and then I never got the chance to see the essay. And one day I was traveling in North Africa, in the city of Tetuan. I was looking around and I saw the magazine. And guess what? The minute I opened it, it was there. so happy. You know what? When that magazine published my essay, everyone wants to publish what I write. And guess what? It was my turn to say no to them. Yeah, it was not like revenge, but I think it is ignorance. That's what I didn't like. Their ignorance. And they didn't think young people could do good stuff. Only old people can do. Yeah, so I have been writing since then.